What guys, Chef Beardsly. This video is gonna be not too different, but a little different. Just spook some deer. Obviously this is my track I've been working on here. If you guys seen, I did an update video on it. I ran the Vesla on here. If you watched the Vesla video, I hit a stump over here. There it is. That's the culprit right there. There's part of my pull start. We hit this bad boy. That's a bigger stump, but I think I should be able to get it with the grapple on the tractor if I go underneath of it and kind of pop it up. So I'm gonna mount you guys on my head and try to get a solid angle the best I can, and then we're gonna run the track a little bit today. I'm charging up the Notorious. I know it's not a track vehicle, but I'm curious to see how it is and just to really feel it out, because I'm really trying to figure out what I want to do with this. So it goes up here, around there, around that berm, through here, up there, jump, land, boom. On camera it doesn't show actually how big the track is. I am really debating cutting through here and making it a little bigger loop. I don't want to drop too many of these trees. Obviously that one's gonna fall, it's dead, because I want the shade and I just like having the trees over here. But again, work in progress. We need to get the tractor out here. I need to eliminate that stump and probably this one, that little root there. All right, sorry if you hear that. It's my big ass fan I got going on. So a quick little look at my tractor. This is my Kubota L2502 tractor. We got the box plate on the back. I misspoke in my one video when I was working on the track. I believe this is a 5-foot box blade, so the track is 10 feet wide, not 12. We got the tires filled so that it's got a little more weight in the back, so you can pick some stuff up without having to tilt forward, and the weight of the box blade helps. Obviously we got your lifters here. We got my grapple, which I've been using like crazy. You'll see it in action today. Quick connects, kind of like a skid steer quick connects, or they are, so you don't have to deal with the stupid pins on the tractors. And then I got my bucket behind the truck over there for it, so I can just pull up, put the bucket on when I need to, but I leave the grapple in the garage along with the tractor. So four-wheel drive. I don't think it's ever come out of four-wheel drive. I don't always need it, but I just leave it in four-wheel drive. Got your high, medium, and low range gears. I got this because it's a hydrostatic transmission. You literally step forward to go forward, back to go back. Your RPMs, and obviously your lift and your grapple buttons, your third valve and whatnot. But yeah, it's been fantastic. I didn't want to get one that was a stick. I've driven ones that were sticks. Nothing crazy, just like going through fields and stuff. But I do a lot of back and forth and having to go reverse, first, reverse. I didn't want to do that. Hydrostatic is the way to go. And yeah, their warranties are amazing on this. All right, I don't know if you guys can hear me, but we're heading over there to try to get this stump out with the grapple. Have that all set up. If you guys are thinking about getting a tractor, I highly recommend the Kubota L2502. You don't really need, or you don't have to use any of that stupid decon or whatever the hell that stuff's called for diesel, because it doesn't require it, because it's a smaller tractor. But I moved pretty much everything I need to with this thing, including that big ass log right there. And there's a bigger one over there I moved, but I did three-wheel the tractor, but it did it, so it's been pretty good. slowly coming up, getting the roots up. There we go. That's the culprit right there. That's what broke the pull start. That guy right there. Pull out the taproot and everything. I'm telling you guys, if you guys are in the market for a tractor, I'm gonna turn this down a little bit so maybe you can hear me a little bit better. But if you guys are looking for a tractor, I swear by this L2502. Get yourself the grapple. I've used this grapple so much. It's so nice to have. The box blade obviously is nice too for doing this kind of stuff, but to move all the, like this entire pile is all done with the grapple. Boom. So the pull start killer is out. Let's back this bad boy up. Just gotta watch these jumps. So again, this right here, this stump I'm leaving for now. That's a little big to do with the grapple. It should be able to do it, but a little bit of a bear. But there's that greenery we were talking about. We're gonna pull this greenery out so you can see more of the track when you're standing over here for grading and whatnot. But like, I can't complain on how good this thing does for me. It's honestly a game changer. Out. Yeah, make a little pile here. Get off my grapple. This stuff. Again, I'm not the best operator by any means, but I'm learning as I go. The grapple, I'm telling you right now, is so nice to have, guys. Again, I got that one stick that's stuck in there. Should come out eventually if she wants to wiggle. We'll pull it out. Because when I pull these little saplings, what I do is exactly what you see here. I pull make it so it gets stuck. So when I pull, they don't get, they don't just come right out. That's better. But yeah, the L2502 tractor is so handy. And yeah, they make bigger tractors. A lot bigger, but for what I have here, this is more than enough. I've only found like one big ass log I have that I kind of pull or pick up with this, but I was able to drag it out of the way. So definitely super handy. Using that root rake on the bottom of that. Just gotta be careful around these trees because a lot of these tops are dead, and I pulled a few tops of trees off that were wrapped in vines when I did this. So I gotta be a little careful to make sure I'm not pulling on a vine that's gonna pull the top of the tree down. The tractor's covered with their warranty, $250. If they can't fix it, they'll give me a new tractor. But me, I'm not covered by that warranty. So well, I highly recommend, if you're getting one, get a grapple, man. 100% worth the extra extra, and honestly it wasn't that much more to get the grapple and the third valve installed and included. Hopefully all my audio is at least coming through a little bit for you guys so you can hear what I'm saying. Little things like that sometimes come through. I think there's actually a stump there too. And the RPMs are a little lower than I normally have them, just so hopefully the microphone is picking me up. See right there, see that? That's the stuff I'm talking about. Watch these hills. See, I gotta be real careful with that because the top of that tree is dead. So I've almost pulled the top of the tree down on me once. But I was far enough away where it didn't get me. So see if there's vine all up in here. Again, you could do this by hand, obviously, but having the tractor is night and day better, easier, and it's fun. And obviously, this isn't all I do with this thing. I use it for other things around the house. When we have a storm, tree falls, using the box blade to move dirt around near my house to make sure nothing gets washed out. Like for where I live and what I do, this thing is so handy, man. So handy. Just add this to this pile here. Boom, you can already start to see where that turn's going to be way easier to see. So yeah, just let me do a little bit more cleaning up and we'll get some out here to run, man. This truck is so badass. I don't know why I had the brakes there. This thing is awesome. I'm a big fan of this truck. The new, the Creighton EXP is fun too, for sure, but for different reasons. Like this one's obviously a stunt truck, so it rotates like on a dime. So we're gonna stand over here, try to do a lap or two. I know this is a track truck, but you know, why not? This is where the stump we pulled out came from. The taproot one down there. So we broke the pull start on the Vesla. Again, these new ESCs from Arma aren't censored, but they are. They definitely tweak them. They feel really good. So as you can see, that big tree that's leaning, that's dead, needs to get dropped. Once that's gone, you see that perfectly. So yeah, that little bit we cleaned up even did a lot. And then again, the track needs to be cleaned up and tweaked and whatnot, but oh. Yeah, you can take that corner way better. Once that big tree, that dead one's down, it's gonna be perfect. And you're out of the Florida sun, which is crazy because like it's like a solid 20 degrees different, I think. Or it feels that at least in the shade. Dude, yeah, dude, it's feeling good, man. Little tweaks here and there. Again, I want to do like whoops and some other things add to it, but and this is really the truck that should be running on a track, but it's honestly, it's not doing bad. The tires, man, the backflips are insane. Sometimes it's not always about the huge jumps, man. Sometimes it's just fun to do like the little stuff, you know? You don't have to go 30, 40 feet in the air all the time. This truck handles good. Again, this compared to the Creighton, you gotta have a little more trigger discipline because it wants to like do that. But once you get that down with this truck, it's a fun truck. Oh, there's the stump of doom doing what it was meant to do. Hit that all wonky. What the hell did I hit? I think that little stick. Again, this all has to be cleaned up, man. I got all kinds of stuff still. Like all these little roots poking up, and I gotta make that berm a little nicer, and a work in progress, man. And most of the time I do this stuff by myself, so this thing's so sick. I'm a big fan of this truck. Like you guys are in the market for a 6S stunt truck, this is the one to get. And this is bone stock except the servo. I just had the spare servo laying around, so I just updated it just because. But other than that, like no diff work, no like upgrades, nothing. It's literally out of the box. See, like right there, I could have saved it if I was a little more, had a little better trigger discipline. See? So this jump feels pretty good. And obviously we're not hitting it full speed because you don't want to, because you'll end up in the woods. That. do races where you have to do a backflip over the jump or you get disqualified. This truck is nasty, man. And again, like I can like ease into it. Like whatever they do with this ESC, again, it's not censored, but it just feels so controllable. And then come around. That jump I have to work on. It's a little wonky. Hell yeah, dude. This truck is sick. Whenever you do a double off this thing. Ooh. Ooh. Hello. Just got dirt in my Crocs. And I'm running an Ovonic 6S, 6,000 mile. I'm actually a big fan of this battery so far. I have 2 of them. They've been holding up pretty good. And again, they weren't sent to me or nothing. I bought them when they were on sale. They were on sale for a pretty good price on Amazon. Yes. Yeah. It's feeling good. It still needs some work. I want to work on that berm. When you're standing over there, you can hit that berm better. Obviously, we're standing right next to the trees. Once that dead tree is dropped, you can see that whole bend there perfectly. And then eventually, I either want to blow it out that way or have it come this way, do like an S turn, and then go that way. And I can even go that way if I want. So, hell yeah, options for days, dude. You get Kamikaze out here to show me, like, I want to know how he thinks. Like, oh, like if I hit this tree, I can bounce off of this one and go down. Because if you guys don't know Kamikaze, go check him out. He does awesome bashes. Nobody does what he does. I kind of just want to know his mindset. Like when he looks at something, he's like, oh, I could do this and then go up on that branch and then blah, blah, blah. You know, because I have the stuff to do it. It's just that guy, the stuff that guy comes up with and pulls off is insane. But I think, wait, this is the wrong camera. I think we're gonna end it there. Got a little tractor in there. Show you a tractor Brian. We ran the Notorious around the track a little bit. Feels really good. The track needs work, obviously. The Notorious is just always fun to run. And like I said, you don't always have to send it 20, 30 feet in the air. Those little jumps are almost as fun, or honestly just as fun, and less lethal sometimes. But yeah, so come hang out with us on Saturdays, Saturday morning RCs at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, doing the live streams, hanging out, wrenching RC stuff, just doing stuff like that. And then yeah, we got more content coming. We're gonna keep working on the track. We're gonna start building my big dirt jumps, like talk about not having to jump 20, 30 feet in the air, but we're gonna have jumps to do that. So like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys soon.